Hi Gemini, welcome to Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marthe. These messages I'm bringing you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you. So I'm so happy you're here. Let's get right into your reading for January 2020. I already pre-shuffled your cards. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It's truly appreciated. Thank you. Wow, that flew out. Thank you for all your donations. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, because I tend to forget at the end of the video because I'm so focused. Wow. Ooh, interesting. There's a lot of good stuff going on apparently. Or will come to you. I can already say that. This is a general reading, so the message may or may not resonate with you. You can reverse the placements, and it's also not gender specific. Also, time is fluent. That means whenever a title resonates with you, no matter what sign and no matter if there's a date on it or a time on it, it's not really relevant. When it resonates with you, it resonates with you, and it's for you at that time. Let's start your reading. So we have the Hermit flying out for you straight away, Gemini. So that means really going within, really trying to find your own light, what floats your boat, and who you truly are, igniting that fire within. It's also a deeply transformational process where you're really going back to your true nature, to your inner child possibly. I already saw the star card peeking out from underneath the deck, which is successful endeavor. So we'll see whether it wants to come out later or not. So this is good. It's also within cold times to be your own light, to be your own. As you can see, there's snow around, but underneath his coat, it's spring. Spring is right here around the corner. And he's barefoot. Yeah, so, yeah, he's his own light, his own fire, his own warmth, his or her. Next out is the Queen of Swords. Funnily enough, I'm not getting so much this is you. I'm getting this is another person who is having a watchful eye on you. Could be a partner, could be a mother, could be a friend of yours. And is not necessarily approving of your hermiting behavior, is what I'm getting here. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't bother you. You're looking the other way. You're like, yo, I got to do this. I got to do this no matter who you are. Although I'm getting like a lovey kind of vibe. It's not that cutthroat. It's not like you don't care. It's just like you know that this is important for you, and you are the only person that needs to know that at that time, that this is important for you, and nobody else needs to understand this. Just you need to understand this, and the other person just needs to learn that it's not a his or her business. But also getting a little bit worried, which is natural when you see that type of process with someone. The Six of Wands. Again, a watchful eye on the situation. The ears of the horse are really like this, like really maybe trying to listen in on conversations of yours. Also trying to really watch you, maybe through, through social media channels, through any channel basically, really keeping an eye on you. Again, this is because of worry, because of they're worried about you. And here we go, the Star card. Here we go, the Star card. So this is really good. This is wish fulfillment. This is also reaching for the stars. This is also being deeply immersed in the spiritual world, within your own world of emotions. It's also Aquarius energy. Yeah, as the Hermit is Virgo energy. So, yeah. And really, this is, I'm getting, is also you here. Well, again, being really immersed and being, you're just doing you at this time, Gemini. You're just doing you, and you're happy with this. You're like, I'm not getting a heavy energy off of this. I'm getting more of a light energy. You must be in the final stages of this hermiting process here, or just in a phase during this hermiting process where you're really comfortable with yourself, with the surroundings. You can see your ships coming in already, like you can see the first results, and you're just very happy with what is happening. And with any change that is happening, no matter the relationship, is usually like the other person's like, oh, what just happened? Who are you? It's like that type of a thing. Not as strong though, not as strong that who are you, but any shift that happens energetically here, because one person changes something about a lifestyle or about the way they act towards other people, it's felt by the surroundings. I'm very much getting the surrounding thing here though. Excuse me. Wow. You're not talking that much to your surrounding at this time. You're more secluded and you're quite happy with that. You're just like la la la, almost like a little child. I'm getting child vibes, you know, when children play in water and they're just like la 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 and doing whatever. That's the vibe I'm getting here, and it's so cool. You got your hair down, and you're just feeling really comfortable within yourself. This is great energy, Gemini. I love it. Here you go, the Four of Cups, which is you're getting the help, also denoting messages. You're getting incoming, possibly during meditation that you do. You're getting messages. Also during sleep, getting messages during sleep that are being stored within you for a little bit later, because those messages are always stepping forward. Oh, Santa Claus is kind of turned the other way. Funny. Getting messages. That was funny. Protection. I was here at the protection point, so this is for you to protect yourself. The messages will come forth to you when you need them. Like you will get them, and later on you'll realize, wow, yeah, that was the actual message, or you'll remember parts of it and then other parts later. That's that type of energy I'm getting here. But you're connected, very connected. Wow. Whoa, okay. You're very connected here. Could also denoting to giving to another person who doesn't see that you're giving. And here we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Which could be the other person who is heartbroken by the hermiting that you're going through right now. You might have stepped out of their picture. And so thus they're turning the other way and walking away a bit here. They're a bit sad about this. I'm not getting like full-blown hard stab. I'm not getting that vibe here, but just hurt feelings. Or maybe they tried to pour into you. They tried to give you love and emotion and you just didn't notice, and so they're a bit heartbroken now. Or they were just trying to express their worries and that wasn't taken well by you, because you know what you're doing here, Gemini, and this other person just doesn't understand or won't go along with it, and so they're a bit heartbroken. Here, the Nine of Swords, also sleepless nights. So since I'm getting from you this more light of a vibe, I'm assuming it's the other person who has sleepless nights over this. Could also be a mother figure like in your life, or like a boss. Could be someone older than you who doesn't have to be though. It could just be the stance they're taking, that of a mother, that of someone who's worrying about you and who's trying to protect you. You don't have to be worried about that this time. You're doing really well. Just the person is being triggered by your behavior into that sort of stance. But it's more of their issue. This is so funny because this is totally isolated from what you're doing here in this reading. It's so interesting to see because you're doing totally great. And they're the ones that have the problem, but they're projecting it onto you, which is so interesting to see. It happens ever so often, vice versa too, yeah? So this is so interesting. Okay, and the cards really pop out for you. Thank you, Spirit, for that. The Fool card, which is you totally know, like you've experienced this before, probably from this person. You know the pattern, you know what's going on here. And what you're doing now is you possibly are turning away as well. And you're just like going to new beginnings here. The Fool card is also like, yeah, that same type of childlike energy, like la la la, let's just do this, let's just walk. You're very much carefree is, yeah, that's the perfect word here, carefree, and this beginner's mindset. And you're walking towards the sun here because you have seen something that sparked that within you during your hermiting process. You were like, wow, this is cool, let's go that way. Let's totally go that way. And the other person sees it and might not understand it. Probably not. They're like, oh my God, what are they doing? I don't know what this is. Possibly also having to do a bit with control. Although this is not showing up. This is just purely a feeling I'm getting. Like they would like to control this. But they can't. It's out of their hands. It's in your hands. Very much in your hands. And you're very chill about it. You're very cool about it. This is awesome. Wow, the Strength card, Leo energy. This is very much you again. You drew so much strength from this process here. It's so cool. And again, you're looking away from the other person. But the Leo here on this card is really looking at me. Is very much getting the energy here of I'm here, like very much your Leo, your inner animal is very present here, very present, not charging but very present. So you must have made the combination, you have gone through that including process of really being a friend of your animal self. Like, this is what I'm getting here. You already went through that process here of really being connected to your animal self and really standing in your full strength and capacity. It's quite gorgeous energy. You have a lot of knowledge. Again, that came in. You have a lot of knowledge, but you don't just have it. You make great use of it, Gemini. I love this energy. You are very much, I wouldn't be surprised if like the High Priestess or the High Priest would show up in this reading, because I feel like this manifestation energy, possibly also through Kundalini or rising sexual magical energy, but you're really making use of that energy, and you really have incorporated with the infinity symbol here, you really have incorporated that nicely. And what fell out? The Deceit. Yep. The other person trying to take more from you than is required, and they are aware of it, or they are becoming aware of it. That's what they were doing. They were trying to, like I'm saying, it's a bit of an overstepping of boundaries here. It's not their place to be in your energy or to be, and you're already well aware of it, and you energetically you already made the cut. This is your world. It's very clear here. The card couldn't be more clear, and it's very gorgeous. Congratulations, Gemini. This is fantastic energy, because there are no swords on your side whatsoever. The other person is full of swords, actually. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 swords out of 5 cards. So they're very much like, they've ramped up themselves about this. And it's not in your energy at all. They're like, okay, I'm carefree over here. I love your energy, Gemini. This is so cool. And you're not even like, you won't allow this to happen. It's like so funny. You don't even care. The swords you're like to the other person, the swords you're taking here, mate, are your own. You cannot take from me. It's not possible at this current stage. You cannot take from me in whichever way possible. They might try, but this is very unsuccessful. Very unsuccessful. Oh, I love it. So cool. Yeah, the Emperor. Great. Exactly. You're protecting yours. Aries energy. Very much you protecting yours. It's like very clear to you who you are. And again, you're protecting yours, whatever is in your world, and Ni's protection is being protected by you. You are a strong force here, but very fair, I'm getting here. Very fair. I love that type of energy. Man, Gemini, this is so cool. You really evolved. I love it. Yes! I'm so happy for you, Gemini. This is fantastic. You're the sun. You're spreading your wings. And this is a lot of enlightenment that's coming in. The transformational process is complete here. This is so great. So great. You're very much standing in your power. It's just fantastic energy for you. I really, really love it. I really, really love it for you. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, so now I'm going to draw from my Angels and Ancestors deck for you for the situation here. What's the advice here for Gemini? What's the advice here for Gemini? The Heart Guardian. Nice. Love and let yourself be loved. That one wants to come out too. That's going to be for the extended. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, the Heart Guardian. I already know, because this is something to do with motherly energy, so you might actually really be dealing with your mother or with someone who took on that stance. So, love and let yourself be loved. Welcome with open arms opportunities to give and receive love. The Heart Guardian is an angelic energy that can help you call for protection and guidance with all issues surrounding the heart. This is essentially the angel who helps you with all relationships, whether they be with yourself, family, or even a romantic connection. She can enable you to move beyond any limiting fears about trust, discern who to trust, and understand how you can move forward in a balanced relationship with that person. In this card, she is adorned with a sacred heart and draped in a red cloak to show her capacity to let love lead the way. You are love, lovable and loving. The energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. Angels are swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. They want to know that you are a highly loved being who deserves to give and receive love. If you are finding it challenging to feel love at this time, it's important for you to give yourself credit where it's due. You are also encouraged to welcome support from others. Learn to receive. Don't try and do everything on your own. If you are working on a relationship or are in a new relationship, this card can usher in energies that allows you to forge a powerful connection with your partner. Love is in the air. That is great. That is really great for you. Okay, now let's draw one more card from my, what's it called? I always forget. Guardian Angel cards for you. Here we have it. Surrender. Oh, that's interesting. Remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Wow. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. That is so gorgeous for you, Gemini, because that's exactly what that is. You already made that shift, and that person that's in your life who has a hard time accepting that shift, maybe, the advice here is to really approach the topic with love, whatever that means for you. Maybe you have to talk to that person and explain what is going on. We will inquire about that in the extended. You can find the link down in the caption below for Vimeo, where I'm going to continue your reading. I really hope this resonated with you. It looks really fantastic on your end. You're doing really great here. Really fantastic. And much love and light to you, Gemini, and I'll see you next time. Bye.